Hey folks, and welcome to part 6 of my no killing challenge, or part 2 if we don't have failure. I thought we'd go through things a little smoother this time. As we approach the larger zones with more quests, I thought I'd touch about each zone in turn. Without much footage for the druid in Outlands, just imagine the warrior as a druid that can somehow fly and loot items in the air. Hellfire starts with a few talking quests before most of On a Hold grinds to a halt. Except for the dwarf and the tower outside, who asks us to gather wood, metal, and eventually burn some flamethrowers. Goblins offer plenty of quests. From the Zep Crashling, we gather eggs and parts, while the Horde base we gather more parts and free some captives. Last in this half is burning down towers with fireworks. We head into Hellfire Ramparts and loot the same crate 3 times before heading to the west, where we encounter far fewer quests. Besides finding a body, we only get to do quests with the Broken in the southwest. Overall though, it's 2 levels from this zone that gets us to level 60. Dragonblight, made much easier by flying up to the main town, has us do the entire Naga quest chain to stop the pumps. We also get started with the Lost Ones in the south and do a bit of the few usual pickups like dirt and mushrooms. As a healer, there is an escort quest we can do by keeping the target alive and letting them do the killing. In the west, we save some spore sacks, investigate the fungal giant's food for a bit, and gather some poison supplies. Lastly is the Underbog, where again we can abuse an early dungeon quest to loot 5 plants with a lot of resetting. That makes 2 levels again from Dragonblight and level 62. Terracotta, I actually learned something new the second time round. If you head to the Alliance town, you get a good experience quest to start the Arakoa quest chain in Shatrap. From the Alliance hub, we gather seeds, exploding lanterns, and capture some PvP towers for a daily quest. In Shatrap, we side with the Outdoor, so we have a quest to cleanse some altars, while also looting some crystal balls and destroying the Dark Cliff, or at least attempting to. Nothing from the refugee caravan, so we head to the Shatar, burn some bodies, restore some dwarfs, loot a relic, start a quest chain that returns us to Shatrap, and then that eventually leads to the Grand. 2 more levels here, so that's 64, and the Grand is next. The Grand starts off with free reputation from the new intro quest, that only gets us a few talking quests. The Grand is pretty short. In a single flight around the zone, we loot some crystals for the Consortium, fly around on a Hearthstone card, loot some supplies, burn some bodies, loot droppings, and that's it. I mean, it's only 1 level, but 65 is enough to get to Blaze Edge Mountains. Unfortunately, Blaze Edge Mountain lacks quest 2. We collect beer and crystals, and then use the beer to get Ogres drunk. We fly a bit with the gnomes, but then have to wish them goodbye and head to the last hub with the Cenarians. Besides trying and failing diplomacy and planting seeds, we're done with only level 66. That means no more Outlands, and we're off to Northrend.
Overall, Outlands was not too bad. We got roughly 2 levels per zone, and that ends up being what we need to do. Now it's on to Northrend, where I'm expecting even better, to be honest.
Borean Tundra shows us Northrend is a great place. In Valiant's Keep, we do some talking, discover an altar, do more talking, and help out Farshire. Next up is more daily quests, this time from the Kalawak, and helping some druids with mammoths and hunters. Read some readings, fly around Caldora once, and help out the gnomes. Not bad at all. Dragonblight is also great. We failed here before, but this time we go further and doing all the Arthur's event storyline. Help out goblins in the north, more Kalawak daily quests, and then it's Wormrest Temple. Spoiler alert, I failed the run here. While trying to guard the hourglass from Chromie, turns out the dragons the future me kills count as my kills. It's all very timey-wimey. I'm pretty sure the reason for it is I used Taunt in order to aggro them, and that apparently sort of counts. Normally with a lot of these escort quests I just heal and don't do anything to interact with the enemy, and even if you get threat from healing, as long as you don't touch them, you're fine. I think that Taunt just aggroed them and gave the kill to me. I was doing pretty well as well, level 71, and it was 24 hours of playtime, but, well, the challenges failed again, which means it's time to start again from level 1. And this time, we're going to be doing a bit of a speed run for it. I've got a few ideas on how to speed it up, and a list of paper next to me, to just see how quickly I can go. But thanks for watching, and hopefully next time we will actually get out of Dragonblight. That'd be good.